What's going on? Everybody out there on YouTube again. This is Kent. I'm coming at you guys again with another YouTube video. And what I want to talk about in this video uh this evening is that I want to talk about rejection, all right? I know I've talked about this a lot, on my old channel. But I really feel I want to remake this video and talk about it again, all right? Because this never gets old. This topic never gets old up here on my channel. So I just want to do this video and hold up. It's this camera. All right. I just wanted to do this video and just, you know, speak my mind, all right? Nobody can stop me from speaking my mind and saying how I feel, all right? But anyways, I've been rejected, all my life. Women just don't want to give me the time of the day. You know what I mean? They just don't want to give me the time of the day. They just don't want to show me any love. You know what I mean? And for me as for myself, I'm a good guy. I got a good head on my shoulders and things like that. I got things going for myself. I have a car and all that stuff. I'm going to school. I'm going back to school in the summertime, taking a couple classes at my local community college. I mean, I got a car and all that stuff. I got a good head on my shoulders. You know what I mean? I'm not a thug. I'm not a criminal. I don't go out here and you know, smoke weed and steal, rob other people. Of course, I don't do that, man. I don't be going out here doing doing stupid stuff like other people my age be doing. You know what I mean? Going out smoking weed, going out and partying, stuff like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with partying, but I'm not a big party type of person. You know what I mean? Um, I don't do that type of stuff, man. I don't be cussing or swearing or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But women, females, still don't want to give me the time of the day, man. And I just don't understand that, man. I mean, because every time I get rejected, I always ask myself, what am I doing wrong in order for this female to reject me, man? Hold on a second. All right. I ask myself this question. I ask myself, what am I doing wrong in order for this female to reject me? You know what I'm saying? Let me shut this TV off. Turn this TV off. All right. I was saying, what do I do wrong in order for this female to reject me? I mean, why do women turn me down so much? You know what I mean? I be myself, I be who I am. I know that's all I can be in life is to, be myself and be who I am, be all that I can be, you know what I mean? But I still get turned down, you know what I mean? I still get rejected. And it really makes me sad because I go out in public. I go out here in public and I see other guys getting into relationships and stuff like that. Going out on dates. Usually, the average guy my age at least been on the average guy my age at least been on one date in their life. One, you know what I mean? They can attract women. They can get women. They probably kiss a woman and all that stuff. Experience all the romantic stuff that I want to experience. But I haven't experienced that, and I really feel that I won't be able to experience it, man, because that really shows you that life isn't fair, and the dating scene isn't fair, man. Because this is 2015, all right. This is the year 2015, all right. Most women these days are very cocky, very arrogant, very stuck up. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are women out here like that, man, but there are still some women out here who also have a good head on their shoulders as well, but they still don't want to give nice guys the time of the day. Why is that, man? You know, I really ask myself, what's that white stuff on me? Goodness. All right. But I asked myself, why is that? Why they don't want to give me the time of the day? I mean, What do I do wrong? You know what I mean? I really ask myself these questions, man. A lot of people told me, man, you just gotta be yourself, be who you are. You know what I mean? I'm naturally a nice person. You know what I mean? I'm a good person. But women don't want that. What women really want is a guy who has a criminal record, a guy who is on the run from the law, and all that stuff, man. Those are the type of guys that women want. A guy who has a criminal record, a guy who's on the run from the law, a guy who's a felon, a guy who's also a wannabe thug. I don't even want to call them thugs, you know what I mean? Because the real thugs are in prison or dead. Those are the real thugs. I call them wannabe thugs. They want to be like the real thugs, you know what I'm saying? But these guys out here want to be thugs, walk around, pants sagging off their behind and stuff like that, man. You know, a guy who beats on women, who hits women, mistreat women, and all that stuff, man. Women like guys like that. Women are attracted to the quote unquote bad boy, you know what I mean? And but they don't want to date a nice guy like myself. They really don't. You know what I mean? And I ask myself, why? Why, man? Why do you women don't appreciate nice guys? I mean, good guys, a guy who has a good head on his shoulders. You know what I mean? Because I really don't believe what comes out of women's mouths anymore because I've been lied to so much by females in the past. I really don't believe what comes out of women's mouths anymore because all they do is lie. It be lie, 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 more lie. And the sad part about it is that they lie over petty stuff. Little petty stuff. That's what they lie about, man. Little petty stuff. And I just don't understand that, man. I really don't understand that. They lie over little petty stuff. I mean, you ain't gotta lie to me. Cause as for rejection, as for being turned down by a woman, um, they play mind games. You know what I mean? That really pisses me off when they do that, man. They play mind games on purpose, man. Because I really feel the reason why they play mind games is because they like to chase. You know what I'm saying? They like for the guy to chase them. I really feel those are one of the reasons why they play mind games because they like to chase. They like the attention, and I really feel all women like attention. Y'all can't deny that. All of you women love attention, love to get attention from a guy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to be single, you know what I mean? Actually, I take that back. All women like attention. They all want it. You women love getting attention from guys. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? But as for me, I've tried to talk to women. They give me their phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? I will send them a text message, and they will take, like, I'm sure some guys out there can relate to this. You get a female's phone number, and you in about a couple of days, you send them a text message. They'll take what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8+ hours to text back. You know what I'm saying? On purpose. You know what I'm saying? They see the text messages, you know what I mean? But they want to take hours and hours and hours to text back. Play mind games, you know what I mean? Text back when they want to text back. You know what I'm saying? Just playing mind games, man. Or sometimes you text them or you call them, possibly call them, you know what I mean? They don't answer the phone. You leave a voicemail. They don't want to return your phone calls or respond to your text messages. Then that means they're not interested in you. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel any woman who was really interested in a guy, you know what I mean, she would text back right away. You know what I mean? She will text back right away. She will ask you questions in her text messages. Or if she really, really likes you, she will call you back. She will return your phone calls. You know what I'm saying? She will give you some type of response. But I really feel any woman who doesn't respond at all and just ignores you, then that means she's not interested in you. For me, I take it as a harsh rejection, man. Cause that really gets on my last nerves when women do that, man. They play too many mind games. They play with your head and all that stuff, man. And I just don't get, why do you females do that, man? Ignoring a guy's phone calls, ignoring a guy's text messages, you know, that's a harsh way. And this is just my honest opinion. That's a harsh way on rejecting the guy. That's a harsh way on turning him down. You know what I mean? I really feel it was kind of, disrespectful as well. And it really made me mad. And quite a few women did this. I mean, for those of you guys who know me on my old channel, I liked this girl at the hospital. I liked this girl at the hospital, and she had, you know, we had a good conversation. We talked because she was also a patient at the hospital. I was in the hospital because I tried to commit suicide. This was way last year. This was in 2014. I tried to commit suicide and all that stuff, and I was in the hospital, and you know, um, we had a good. I met her in the hospital, you know what I mean, and we had a good conversation and all that stuff, man. And as soon as she got, could be because she got discharged before I did, you know what I mean, and when I got discharged, I sent, because it was about 2 days later when I got discharged at the hospital. She had got discharged before I did, and I sent her text messages and all that stuff. She texted back right away at first, but after a while, when we really just started texting and talking, she just started taking longer and longer and longer and longer to text back. And one time I text back, she didn't text back at all. I tried calling her. She didn't want to return my phone calls or text messages. So I just said, I left her voicemail too. She didn't return my phone calls. I just said, screw it. Screw it, man. I just take it as a rejection, man. I give up, man. And that happens to me all the time when it came to women. They do it to me all the time. Move on to the next female. They did that. You know what I mean? All women do that. Taking hours and hours and hours to text back. Why do y'all do that? If you're, I really feel this way. I really respect it if a woman would just be straight up with me. If a female would just be straight up with me and be honest with me. You know what I mean? Just tell me that you're not interested in me. You know what I mean? I'll feel more respected. You know what I mean? If you tell me, hey Kent, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, or hey Kent, I have a boyfriend. If you really have a boyfriend, because most of you females do lie about that. You know what I mean? Just to let a guy down easily. You know what I mean? But if you really do have a boyfriend, just say, hey Ken, I'm taken, or I'm seeing somebody else, or I have a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'll say, okay, cool. You have a blessed day, and I move on with my life. But they don't want to do that. They want to play mind games and lead you on. I can't stand when females do that, man. They want to lead you on. They want to pretend that they like you, and all of a sudden they just reject you. You know what I mean? They want to lead you on and act like they're all interested in you, knowing deep down they're not interested in you. They just like the attention that you are giving her. You see what I'm saying? And I just don't get that, man. I don't get that. I don't understand, why do you females do that? You know what I mean? Just lead guys on. I mean, just be straight up. I really feel leading guys on is very immature. You know what I mean? It's very immature. You know what I mean? If you're not interested in a guy, just tell him. You know what I mean? Just tell him straight up that you're not interested. If you tell a guy that you're not interested, he'll move on. You know what I mean? Don't lead him on, because he'll think in his head that you like him, that you're interested in him, but you're really not. But you really don't like him. You're really not interested in him. You just want to lead him on. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing for you women to do, is lead guys on. Point blank, period. And it happens to me all the time, man. I really feel, why do women don't want to And pretty much all the women that I have approached and tried to talk to, they have did this to me. They have did this to me. You know what I mean? Just don't want to give me the time of the day. You know what I mean? I mean, when I mean by giving me the time of the day, I mean as for going out on a date with me. Because I never been on a date before. I never been in a relationship. I never kissed a girl. I never had sex. I'm still a virgin. All that stuff, man. But they don't want to give me the time of day. They just don't want me for some reason, man. And a lot of people want to say that, oh, Ken, it's because you know you lack confidence, Ken. You lack confidence. Let me say this. I really feel that confidence, when it comes to the dating scene, confidence doesn't mean anything because you can have all the confidence in the world. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being confident. Don't get me wrong, but my point is in this video, you can have all the confidence in the world, and you'll still get turned down by a female. You'll still get rejected by a female. And I really don't believe when people say that women are attracted to a guy who's confident, to a guy who knows what he wants. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's all about how the woman perceives you. It's not about how confident you are. That's a bunch of bull right there, man. It's not about how confident you are. I really feel it's all about how the woman perceives you to be. If the woman finds you attractive, then hey, you're in the ball game. You know what I mean? You're in there. But if a woman doesn't find you attractive, then you don't stand a chance with her. There is no way that she's going to give you the time of the day. And I really feel that women don't find me attractive. They don't find me attractive one bit. They don't want to give me the time of the day. You know, I just don't understand that, man. I mean, what am I doing wrong in order for females to reject me, man? I mean, I be myself. I be who I am. I try to be a gentleman. I try to be polite. But they take that for weakness. And some of you guys are probably saying, "Oh, Kent, you probably approaching the wrong type of women." Yeah, you could be right. But I try to approach, the right type of women. They do the same stuff. They play the same mind games. I don't understand. And some people want to say, "Oh, Kent, you just got to forget about women, man. Just forget about women. You don't understand how much I want a woman in my life. You don't understand how much I want a girlfriend, man. You all just don't understand, man. Telling me telling me to just forget about women. That's the most stupidest thing somebody has ever told me. Somebody who really wants to be in a relationship with a woman with the opposite sex, you're gonna tell them to just forget about women? That's the most stupidest stuff I have ever heard. You tell somebody wants something and you're telling them to do the opposite. That's stupid, man. That's just stupid, man. That's crazy. I just don't understand that, man. I just don't understand why females don't want to give me the time of the day, man. I mean, I'm a good person. I don't go out and smoke weed and all that stuff, man. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't do none of it. I don't go out here and be somebody that I'm not. You know what I mean? I don't go out here and try to be a wannabe like everybody else. I'm not like all these other people, man. I'm Kent. I'm me. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be who I am. And that's all I can be in this life. Is to be myself and be who I am. I'm real and I'm honest. You know, I just really feel that, you know, women just don't appreciate good men. They just don't appreciate good men. You know, they take nice guys like myself, because I consider myself a nice guy, even though I don't like to use the term nice guy, but I'm using it anyway. um I really feel it's a turn off if you're nice, if you're polite, if you're respectful, because women see that as weak. You know what I mean? They do. And as for confidence and all that stuff, there's nothing wrong with being confident. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, people. There's nothing wrong with being confident. But um you can be confident and you'll still get rejected. You'll still get turned down. Confidence is not gonna solve anything. You know what I mean? You can have a good personality. You can be confident, but you'll still be by yourself. It's all about how the woman perceives you. If she perceives you to be a lame dude, a uncool dude, a weird dude, or whatever women think in her head, whatever bad thing about you that they think in your head, then she's not going to give you the time of the day. A lame dude, a weird dude, a uncool dude, a boring dude. I really feel women perceive me as a loser, a reject, lame, weird, uncool, pretty much everything. Mostly weird. Women always view me as weird. Women always thought I was a weird person. For being myself, for being who I am, I'm weird. I don't understand that, man. You females just don't want me, man. You don't want to give me the time of the day. I mean, if I do end up going on a date with the female, which I doubt, um, I will show her a good time, a real good time. You know what I mean? But these women just don't see it. They don't see it. They don't see how much of a good guy I am. They don't see it. And I don't think they'll ever see it until they get all used up by some old thug, by some old bad boy, by some old criminal. That's when they'll see it. Some no good dude. Just an overall bad dude with a bad personality, a bad attitude dude. A guy with a bad attitude. Just an overall obnoxious dude. That's what that, and you get all used up by him. Now you're gonna want a nice guy like me, and I'm not gonna take care of your 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, or however how many kids you have. I'm not gonna take care of them. I'm not, cause us nice guys ain't gonna take care of another man's seed. Point blank. Period. I know I'm not. Um, True forced loneliness is real. It is real. And nice guys finish last, and I'm just a reject, man. I'm just a loser, man. I don't stand a chance with the woman, man. Especially if you're a black man. They all, mostly not good black men who has a good head on the shoulders. Black men, good black men. We don't stand a chance on this earth, man. When it comes to women, when it comes to females, we just don't stand a chance. I really feel good black men, nice black men who has a good head on the shoulders, who has things going for himself. Young black men too, young black man who's not a criminal, who's not a thug. We don't stand a chance on this earth, man. We don't. Who has a good head on the shoulders? I really feel good young black men, good young nice black men, intelligent black man who's more conservative, who has things going for himself, who has good qualities. You know, I really feel we're the least preferred race of men on this planet. And that's just my honest opinion. Young black men like myself, because I'm young. I'm in my early 20s. Young black men. who has a good head on the shoulders. We don't stand a chance on this earth, man. And I just feel like a total reject, a loser to women, man. I feel like this every single day. We just don't stand a chance. But anyways, that's all I got to say in this video. This is Kent signing out. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.